Uganda is a landlocked country in East Africa, located within the Nile Basin. It is one of the few places where you can observe mountain gorillas living in the wild. Join me as we explore the lives of its people, culture, fascinating facts, and much more about Uganda in this video. 1. Uganda covers an area of approximately 240,000 square kilometers, with water bodies accounting for about 15% of its total area. The country features diverse terrain, combining plains, lakes, mountains, and dense forests, making it home to a wide range of wildlife. 2. Uganda shares borders with 5 countries, to the west with the Democratic Republic of the Congo, to the east with Kenya, to the north with South Sudan, and to the south with Rwanda and Tanzania. This location makes Uganda a central hub for the East and Central African regions. 3. Lake Victoria is the largest lake in Africa, covering an area of about 12,000 square miles. It hosts around 1,000 islands, many of which are large and inhabited. Notable among them are the Sis Islands, Buganda Island, and Ngamba Island. Here, you can experience pristine rainforest and a peaceful atmosphere completely separated from the mainland. 4. To reach Uganda, you will fly into Entebbe International Airport, the country's international airport. From there, you can travel by bus, taxi, or rent a self-drive car to explore domestic destinations. 5. To enter Uganda, you need to apply for an e-visa online via the official portal, with a fee of $50 for a single entry visa. Required documents include a passport valid for at least 6 months, a passport photo, and notably, a yellow fever vaccination certificate, which is mandatory. 6th, Kampala is the capital and largest city of Uganda. It serves as the political, economic, and cultural center of the country. 7. Bwindi Impenetrable National Park is one of the world's premier destinations to observe mountain gorillas in the wild. It is home to nearly half of the remaining mountain gorilla population. Currently, only about 1,000 individuals remain, down from 620 in 1989 due to poaching. 8. You must pay a permit fee of $700 to join a mountain gorilla tracking tour and observe them up close for 1 hour with a guide in the reserve. The trek usually involves walking through the forest for 2 to 6 hours. It is recommended to book your permit about 3 months in advance, as the number of permits issued is very limited. 9. The country has 2 official languages, English and Swahili. Additionally, there are over 40 indigenous languages belonging to the Bantu, Nilotic, and Central Sudanic language groups. 10. The gray-crowned crane is Uganda's national bird, appearing on the country's coat of arms and flag. It was chosen because its colors resemble those of the national flag, and it symbolizes dignity, peace, and a deep connection with nature, core values of the Ugandan people. 11. This country lies directly on the equator, so it has a tropical climate, hot and humid year-round. There is no winter here. The weather mainly alternates between sunshine and rain. 12. Uganda is currently among the 30 lowest-income countries in the world. About 41% of the population lives on less than $2 per day. This figure reflects the difficulties many families face in their daily lives. 13. This is the Uganda National Museum, the oldest museum in East Africa, established in 1908. It houses a wide range of archaeological, cultural, and historical artifacts of the country, especially a collection of traditional musical instruments and rare fossils. The entrance fee is about $3, an ideal stop for those interested in local history and culture. 14. In Uganda, around 85% of the population follows Christianity, mainly Catholicism and Anglicanism. About 13% are Muslims, while the rest adhere to Hinduism, Judaism, and traditional beliefs. 15th, Kibale Salt is an ancient salt-producing village that has existed for over 1,000 years. The locals still use traditional methods, combining soil and hot water to extract salt. The road to the village is quite rough, so it is recommended to prepare proper footwear and clothing when visiting. 16. Jinja is an ideal destination for thrill seekers. Here you should try activities such as Grade 5, whitewater rafting, bungee jumping, or horseback riding along the river. Rafting or kayaking is a popular choice, with costs ranging from $100 to $150. 17. In Uganda, bananas are a staple food and part of the landscape. Thanks to its high output, the country ranks among the top 10 banana producers in the world. You will see bananas sold everywhere, by the roadside or carried on bicycles, a familiar sight that reflects daily life here. 18. The image you are seeing is matoke, a traditional Ugandan dish made from green bananas that are stewed until soft, served with chicken or beef. It is a familiar dish in everyday meals and is considered one of the quintessential specialties of local cuisine. 19. Luambo is a Ugandan dish consisting of meat, usually chicken or beef, wrapped in banana leaves, cooked with peanut sauce, and then steamed for several hours. This method preserves the natural flavor and reflects the culinary traditions rooted in rural life here. 20. Although bananas are sold everywhere, Uganda's largest agricultural export is coffee, and the country is the leading producer of Robusta coffee in Africa. 21. In Uganda, the family plays a central role in community life. Elderly people are especially respected and are the ones who make important decisions within the family, reflecting the strong bond between generations. 22. The Wamala tombs are the final resting place of Kabaka II, an influential king of the Buganda Kingdom. With traditional architecture made of thatch, bamboo, and wood, this site preserves many historical and cultural values of the local heritage. 23. The Omukama's Palace in Masindi is a symbol of the ancient Bunyoro Kingdom, considered the oldest kingdom in Uganda. Though it no longer holds political power as it once did, the palace remains a cultural center closely tied to the identity and history of the Bunyoro community. 24. This is Murchison Falls National Park, the largest wildlife reserve in Uganda, renowned for the waterfall of the same name where the Nile River flows through, creating a powerful current and an impressive natural spectacle. The park is home to many species of wildlife. 25. The white rhinoceros, once critically endangered, is now strictly protected at the Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary in Uganda. This is the only place in the country where you can see rhinos in a semi-wild environment and learn about the efforts to conserve this precious species when visiting. 26. Milk tea is a popular morning beverage. In rural areas, however, the popular evening drinks are home-brewed beers such as Malwa or Kwait. 27. The country gained independence and broke free from British rule in 1962. Milton Obote, a politician from the north, became the nation's first president. 28. In Uganda, the median age is only about 17 years. This means the majority of the population is young, posing significant demands for education, employment, and basic services. 29. You are now seeing Kidepo Valley National Park, one of the wildest and most untouched areas in Africa. With vast savanna grasslands, Mount Morangol, and the expansive Nares Valley, this park offers an unforgettable natural landscape. You can join a safari to view giraffes and enjoy breathtaking sunrises or sunsets. The roads are quite long and rough, so a 4x4 vehicle and a knowledgeable local guide are recommended. 30. This is Migingo Island. What makes it remarkable is that it is one of the smallest yet most densely populated islands in the world, only 2 square kilometers in area, but home to nearly 1,000 people. Both Uganda and Kenya claim sovereignty over the island, resulting in fishermen and residents often being taxed by both countries. 31st. Enva is a sauce made from white termites, a unique part of the local cuisine that you should try. During the rainy season, people harvest white termites, grind them, then cook them with salt and onions to create a rich, slightly sour sauce. This dish is commonly eaten with matuki or posho and is popular in local markets like Lira and Gulu, but rarely found in restaurants. If you have allergies, I advise against trying this dish. 32. In Uganda, divorce is rare due to the influence of traditional culture and the community's role in marital life. Quite an interesting fact, isn't it? 33. About 70% of Uganda's population works in agriculture, primarily growing staple crops like cassava, millet, and sweet potatoes. Agriculture plays a vital role in the livelihoods and daily life of the people. 34. Hippos are the most dangerous animals in Africa, despite their seemingly gentle appearance. Each year, they are responsible for about 500 human deaths, usually from defending their territory or launching sudden attacks when threatened. 35. If you want to experience one of the most untouched and least influenced parts of African culture, head to the Karamoja region in northeastern Uganda to discover the life of the Karamojong people. There, you can visit traditional nomadic villages and enjoy dances around the campfire at sunset. 36. Mount Elgon National Park in northern Uganda features ancient volcanic landscapes and diverse ecosystems. It is an ideal destination for hiking and nature exploration. 37. Women in Uganda typically give birth to around 5 to 6 children on average, nearly twice the global average. 38. When traveling to Uganda, don't forget to take malaria prophylaxis before your trip. It's a small but essential step to ensure you can fully enjoy exploring the nature and culture of this place with peace of mind. 39. These are the Baturo and Banyoro, two major ethnic groups living in western Uganda and the communities that preserve the Mpako tradition. Mpako is a unique naming system, now existing only in a few Ugandan communities. People are given one of 12 special names, such as Akiki, Apuli, Amudi, Abvuli. Visit Fort Portal, attend a traditional naming ceremony, listen to the stories behind the names, and experience a profound cultural feature found only in Uganda. 40th. Ugandans often sing or perform traditional dances such as Bola and Lara Karaka during gatherings, accompanied by folk songs or modern pop music like that of Eddie Kenzo. 41. If you want to fully experience the essence of Ugandan culture in one evening, head to the Nderi Cultural Center. Here, you will be immersed in vibrant traditional dances such as the Bakisimba of the Baganda or the Lara Karaka of the Acholi. Enjoy richly flavored local dishes and listen to vivid stories about more than 56 different ethnic groups. 42nd Sipi Falls is a cluster of 3 stunning waterfalls offering spectacular views and cool, refreshing air. It is an ideal destination for photography enthusiasts. In addition to admiring the majestic waterfalls, visitors also have the opportunity to visit local coffee plantations, learn how to process coffee, and enjoy authentic Arabica coffee amidst the tranquil mountain scenery of Kapchorwa. 43rd. Ugandans are known for their friendliness and openness. You will clearly feel this through their sincere greetings, warm smiles, and the community's willingness to help. 44. This image shows the birthday celebration of the Kabaka, the king of the Buganda Kingdom, an ancient monarchy of the Ganda people. It is a highly ceremonial event that honors the reigning monarch while also serving as a moment of community bonding and preserving the royal cultural heritage. You should prepare appropriate attire to attend this unique occasion. 45. Uganda began its reconstruction phase in 1979 and has since become more politically stable. However, some regions still experience armed conflict, which affects development and the lives of the people. 46. The image you are seeing is Nsenene, crispy fried grasshoppers, a familiar dish in Uganda during the rainy season. These green grasshoppers are roasted with salt and onions, delivering a rich and unique flavor. It is a popular snack among locals. You can easily find it at markets like Nakasero, Kampala, or Gulu, priced at about $1. For a complete and safe culinary experience, it is best to try it at clean and hygienic stalls. 47. This is Entebbe, where the wildlife sanctuary serves as a refuge and care center for animals rescued from trafficking or habitat loss. It is not only a rescue station, but also helps raise awareness about wildlife conservation in Uganda. 48. Sempaya Hot Springs is a system of natural hot springs located in Semoliki National Park, near the border with the Democratic Republic of Congo. Here, temperatures can reach up to 100 degrees Celsius. consider bringing raw eggs or bananas to boil directly at the spring's edge. It only takes a few minutes. 49. The image you are seeing is Tororo Rock, one of the prominent high points in eastern Uganda. From the summit, you can enjoy panoramic views of the surrounding area, from the town of Tororo to the vast stretches of plains. 50. This is Lake Albert, located between Uganda and the Democratic Republic of Congo. It is an ideal spot for activities such as fishing and birdwatching. The area attracts both locals and tourists who love untouched nature. 51. Uganda still has a high illiteracy rate, with only about 50% of children completing primary school. This figure reflects the many barriers to accessing education, especially in rural areas and low-income households. 52nd, as mentioned earlier, malaria is one of the major health issues in Uganda, claiming around 15,000 lives each year. The disease is transmitted by mosquitoes and is present in about 95% of the country's territory, primarily affecting children and rural populations. 53. This is obwoya, a traditional Ugandan dish made from fresh wild mushrooms cooked in a simple sauce. It is popular in rural areas during the rainy season, when mushrooms are abundant and serve as a familiar source of natural food for locals. 54. You should plan to explore Uganda for about 8 days to get the best experience. 55. In Uganda, the Kanzu people are a Bantu-speaking ethnic group living in the mountainous western regions of the country. They are known for their craftsmanship skills, such as metalworking and weaving, traditional trades passed down through generations. 56. Kanzu is the traditional robe worn by men in Uganda. It originated in the 19th century when it was popularized by the king of the Buganda Kingdom. Today, it is still worn on formal occasions, such as weddings and community events. 57. Gomesi is the formal traditional dress for Ugandan women, especially common among the Buganda community. With puffed sleeves, a square neckline, a sash tied around the waist, and ankle-length design, the gomesi radiates elegance and grace. It is worn during significant ceremonies. 58. Nguli is a traditional distilled liquor in Uganda, made from bananas, millet, or cassava. It is a drink closely tied to community life and often appears during gatherings. If you enjoy spirits, you should try a sip. 59. Don't miss the interesting stop at the Uganda Equator line in Kayabwe, where you can stand with one foot in the northern hemisphere and the other in the southern hemisphere. It's a unique photo opportunity, and you can witness interesting water swirl experiments that help you clearly feel the natural phenomenon at the equator. 60. In Uganda, many people still hold the perception that Westerners are generally wealthy. This belief stems from the influence of the colonial era and continues to shape how a portion of the community views foreigners. 61. Mbaga is a traditional dance performed during Baganda wedding ceremonies in Uganda. The dancers sway their hips, take gentle steps, and move their arms rhythmically to the beat of drums. Each movement symbolizes a highly skilled technique. 62. Mount Burundi is the source of the Nile River, which flows through many East African countries and is deeply intertwined with the history, culture, and livelihoods of millions of people living along its banks. 63. This is the black rhinoceros species, which has gone extinct in the wild in Uganda. Today, it exists only in protected sanctuaries, under strict conservation efforts to prevent its complete extinction. 64. The red-tailed monkey is a primate species characterized by its striking fur and reddish-brown tail. Found in dense forests along mountain slopes, the red-tailed monkey contributes to the unique biodiversity of this highland ecosystem. 65. Kibale Forest National Park, located in western Uganda, is the most important tropical rainforest in East Africa. It is famous for its large population of chimpanzees and more than 10 other primate species, along with abundant flora and fauna. Kibale is an ideal destination for forest trekking and observing wildlife in their natural habitat. 66. The vervet monkey is the most common primate species in Uganda. With light gray fur, a black face, and a long tail, These monkeys are frequently seen near residential areas, national parks, and even by roadsides. This species has become a familiar symbol of the country. 67. Football is the #1 sport in Uganda, bringing people together. The national team, the cranes, and the exciting matches held at Namboole Stadium inspire joy, pride, and shared emotions across the nation. 68. This is the ngoma drum of the Buganda people, made from a hollowed tree trunk and animal hide. The drum is used to maintain rhythm in music and dance and plays a crucial role in transmitting signals during festivals, rituals, and community events. 69. Mount Muhabura is a volcano located along the border between Uganda and Rwanda. Standing at over 4,100 meters, Muhabura was once active, but is now dormant. It attracts trekking enthusiasts with its steep terrain, open landscapes, and sweeping views of lakes, forests, and nearby mountain ranges. 70th. Dates in Uganda are a sweet, energy-rich fruit and serve as an important source of income in semi-arid regions. Once harvested and dried, they are widely consumed during meals or festive occasions. 71. In Uganda, you should limit eating street food due to hygiene concerns. Choosing clean eateries that are popular with locals will be a safer option for your health. 72. This is bark cloth, a traditional Ugandan fabric made from the pounded and dried bark of the fig tree. It is used in funerals, weddings, and rituals of the Buganda people. 73. The snareware statue is a unique form of recycled sculpture in Uganda, created using confiscated wildlife traps to form works of art. 74. Queen Elizabeth National Park in southwestern Uganda is famous for its rich ecosystem. Here, you have the chance to witness one of the rarest phenomena in the natural world, tree-climbing lions. 75. You should visit Uganda during the dry season. The weather is dry, the roads are easier to travel, making it perfect for safaris, gorilla trekking, and cultural exploration. Avoid the rainy seasons from March to May and September to November, as roads can be slippery and the risk of malaria is higher. 76. The Uganda People's Defense Force, UPDF, is responsible for national security and also actively participates in peacekeeping missions in African countries, such as Somalia and South Sudan. 77. In Uganda, Rolex is a popular street food consisting of a rolled omelet wrapped in a chapati. It is quick, affordable, and tasty, a common breakfast choice found on street corners. 78. Posho is a staple daily dish in Uganda, made from thick cooked maize flour. It is usually served with beans, vegetables, or meat sauce. 79. When traveling in Uganda, you should avoid drinking tap water, as it is often untreated and may not meet safety standards. To protect your health, always use sealed bottled water, or water that has been thoroughly boiled or filtered. 80. In Uganda, e-cigarettes and shisha are completely banned. Bringing or using them may result in penalties or even criminal prosecution. 81. This is the colobus monkey, a distinctive primate species in Uganda. They live in groups, move agilely through forest canopies, and are commonly seen in national parks such as Kibale and Bwindi. 82. The Independence Monument is one of Uganda's most prominent historical and artistic symbols. This sculpture was erected to commemorate the day Uganda gained independence from British colonial rule in 1962. 83. Uganda is a fascinating country, but you should also remain vigilant. Petty crime and instability near border areas still exist. With proper preparation and adherence to local guidance, you can safely and memorably explore this country. 84. When visiting Uganda, note that public displays of affection, such as kissing or hugging between couples, are often considered inappropriate, especially in rural areas or conservative communities. While these actions may be normal elsewhere, here they are seen as private and should be kept discreet. 85. When in Uganda, remember to ask for permission before taking photos of local people. This is a way to show respect for the culture and its people. Otherwise, you may find yourself in an uncomfortable situation. I hope these insights have helped you understand Uganda better, a country full of surprises and discovery. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below on what you found most fascinating. See you in the next videos.